Golf Central on YouTube, brought to you by the Rogue ST Woods and Irons from Callaway.
Final leaderboard from the Hilton Grand Vacations Tournament of Champions, and there you can see the tale of the day. Danielle Kang winning by 3 shots on the mark of 16 under par. Brooke Henderson alone in second at 13 under par. After she finished, our Amy Rogers caught up with Danielle Kang and asked her what was different about this one. How did she do it?
Danielle, a come-from-behind victory, a 68 in the final round to become the first winner of 2022. What was your game plan here for the final round?
My game plan today was to be focused in the present and be mindful of what I needed to do during that shot. And it was, honestly, I'm trying to look back on it right now, so I'm sorry for hesitating, but it's very hard for me to stay in the moment, not think about what's going to happen and what has happened. So that was my game plan, to not worry about the should've, would've, could've, and what I should be doing, any of that. And I did a pretty good job today.
What did you do in those moments to be able to stay in the moment?
I've been working a lot with one of my psychology and mental coaches named Micah, and we actually bring it back to the present. And I'm aware of what's going on in this moment now with the shot in front of me, and I have to do the best I can with that. And I've executed some shots today that were really difficult, even on 18th hole with hazard on the left, wind coming off the left. I have a 5-wood in, and being able to attack the pin the way I did, I'm just proud of myself because I wasn't worried about hitting in the hazard. I wasn't worried about if I was going to make a bogey and lose a tournament. It was more focused on executing the shot that I knew how to execute.
Last season, you went without a win, the first time since 2016. What kept you working to get back to this point to win again?
Sometimes when you fail, you realize that you've done everything that you can and you still failed, and it's okay, right? Last year was a really tough year for me for a lot of different reasons, but that made me a better person, that made me a stronger person, and I felt like I know what I needed to work on and what needed to change. So I took some time and kind of reevaluated where I needed to go. And I know that beginning of this week, I even said in a press conference that I'm not worried about just this tournament. I'm more focused on making every day better. And it's just a process. So I'm just proud of how far I've come. The work that I put in more so than this week, because I wanted to feel like I did this week a while ago. And I've never felt that peaceful. So it was really cool.
To get a win at the first event of the season, what does that do for you and your game?
Well, I really did want it to have a check in the fact that I'm going to come back to this tournament. So that was one of my big goals. I adore Mark Wang and his entire family, even Ethan, his son. Like, they've been so wonderful. I want to come back to this tournament, and the way to do it is to win it. So that was one of my main goals, is to have that little mark and be like, hey, I'm invited back to the Tournament of Champions in 2023.
Your ticket is punched. Congratulations. Yes. Great playing this week.
Thank you so much.
On the PGA Tour, it is the American Express. Hudson Swafford finishing 2 shots clear of Tom Hoge. 23 under par for the victor, 21 under for Hoge. There you can see it, 20 under 3 tied. Brian Harmon, Lanto Griffin, and Lee Hodges. Now, after he finished, Hudson Swafford had a chance to tell Rex Hoggard how he was able to author the win.
Closing 64, Hudson, that is your 3rd PGA Tour victory, but this one was different. James has never been there to watch. What were the emotions like?
Pretty exciting. Yeah, he hasn't been. I've won actually twice though since he's been alive. So that's, you want your kids to see what you do, and you want them to see you at the peak and what you do. So, winning twice, one with him and one with him watching me at home, it's pretty amazing. I think he might try to tackle me right here. But no, it's the best feeling in the world.
Emotions a little bit different coming down that back nine. It was interesting. If you look at what you did, 4 birdies, an eagle, 2 bogeys, just 1 par. What were your emotions on the back nine?
It was a good par on the last. I was hitting it so good all day. I've been hitting it good all week, and driver wasn't quite there, and I've been rolling it unbelievable. And I was over the Hideaway yesterday and hit like 20 balls. Here, buddy, get them, huh? And hit about 20 balls and just tried to stay a little taller in my posture. And man, just thought about that today, and I hit it unbelievable and gave myself plenty of opportunities. And the way I've been rolling it this week, it was just, I knew if I just kept giving myself chances, I was going to be just fine.
It is amazing to see the performance of Hudson Swafford at this event. He is a multiple-time winner at this tournament now because the rest of his performances were, in fairness, almost mediocre at best, yet he is a two-time victor, which puts him in the company of some World Golf Hall of Fame members at that. But the best part is when we get to know the story behind the story. And when Hudson Swafford addressed the media, he shared this.
This was definitely a special one, you know, a third win. And about a month ago, my father passed away, and his birthday was this week. So I know he was following and watching, and to get it done, it was awesome. So that's about all I got there.
An absolutely great week in golf, and it is part of a run that is before us that will continue well into 2022.